Hello my friends, welcome to another Walk in the Word. It's October. Who would have guessed, huh? Anyway, I'm heading towards this so-called road improvement program of 2017. They put in new curbs and they're repaving the road all the way down. All new blacktop, new curbs. You know, honestly, I don't know why they put the curbs in. I guess they were getting low, and then they keep adding new road pavement, and the curbs go shrinking down. Oh, look what they did over here. That was Magnum, my UPS man. Love that guy. And they got the crosswalk with the whole cement thing in the middle. They widened this road a little bit. Let's go see if Trader Joe's is open. They said they were planning on opening October 1st. And today, it's either the 3rd or the 4th, I don't remember. I try not to pay too much attention to things like time. I trust that you saw this past Thursday's word study. Well, that sun is bright, huh? I re-delivered Revelation 12 along with Isaiah 66 and Enoch 61 and 62, but boy, Revelation 12 really paints the most complete picture. And it's an exciting picture to paint. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Good, how you doing? Good. Are you working here?
Yes.
Can I talk to you on camera?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are they open?
We're not open yet. We're still filling up the shelves and whatnot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
We just came out with some like multimedia stuff, so I don't want to cross any lines. But thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
I saw your podcast. That's awesome. Or what is it? Alan Talks.
It's Watch Alan.
Watch Alan. Okay. Yeah.
You've been there?
I've seen it once or twice. Yeah.
It's fun. Have a good day.
I like it. Yeah. Thanks.
Well, there's a girl back there. She works for Trader Joe's. And they're not open yet. But, and I don't know if we can look through the glass. There's so much reflection, but let's try. They're stocking the shelves. Oh yeah, there's the pumpkin O's somebody mentioned. It looks like a nice store. They're not open yet, but they will be. Maybe next week, if we're here, and I hope we're not. I like this. Caution. Trader Joe's is not responsible for damages incurred from shopping carts. So, if we come here and have a fight with the shopping carts and hit each other with them, Trader Joe's is not responsible. They're not open yet, right?
No, until October 12th.
October 12th. Ah, thank you. Good information.
It's right here.
Ah, let me get a shot of that. Trader Joe's grand opening. Stop by and visit us on Thursday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 24 hours before the rapture happens. Maybe it's 24 hours after the rapture. Won't be here, sorry. Send me a text. You can't do that either. Boy, you know, people really misunderstand a lot. By the way, last Thursday's word study, I pointed you over to Stephen, forget his last name. Yesterday I saw he put up a video answering people's question, are children in the rapture? And Stephen, I don't know if you're watching this or not, but the answer you gave, basically, Stephen says, sorry, all your children are going to die. You're going to get a lot, you probably have gotten a lot of flack from that by now, my friend. But where in the Word do you get that from? Whew. So, anyway, it's up to you, my friends. When you check people out who are delivering the word of Yahweh, it's up to you to be a Berean. And if what they say is not in the Word, it is a lie. End of story. Oh my God, what are these squirrels doing over here? Let's attack each other and they look like they're crawling up under this guy's Jeep. They're fighting. That's what that tail swish is all about. Anyway, this girl was standing outside and she wouldn't let me get her on camera. You know, they don't want to get in trouble with their boss. But anyway, she says, I've watched your videos. Watch Alan? So, I don't know how she got that information, but it's getting spread around, I guess. Praise Abba. I hope there are some who never thought about Yahweh's Word before wind up watching my Walking in the Word videos because of Trader Joe's and wind up falling in love with Elohim. That's my prayer. Well, when that sun hits, I don't know. It seems to me it's brighter than it was when I was a kid. I could be wrong. You know, I talk about the Netchatef. I've always said that before it happens, those who are going to be taken will know. There's a knowing. And I've experienced, you know, if you read my book, Road to Paradise, I write about many different ways that Elohim has taught me how to hear his voice, how to understand his speech. And there's another story that's not in my book. And by the way, my books are free now. I'm not selling them anymore. I can't explain it. It's just something that's happened. But all you have to do is go to watchalan.com. You can download the PDFs, and you got the audio, you know, book with all the letter forms and all that stuff. You got my book, Road to Paradise, How to Find the Way. Well, there's another story. This is many, many years ago. not far from where I'm standing right now. In fact, maybe a quarter of a mile down the road. I was just walking and talking to Abba. It was a beautiful summer day, and I was in the Ruach, walking along, and it was a rather shocking experience. I don't know, it seemed like out of the blue, all of a sudden this huge red fire truck came up from behind me, and I don't know, just when it got to me, maybe they were having some fun. Really, I think it was Elohim, but they blasted that fire truck horn so loud. It makes me think of the shofar of Elohim, the shofar of Yahweh. Because when the Nechetef happens, that's the shofar that's going to be blown. Not some Jew over in Israel, you know, like celebrating one of the Moedim on the wrong day. You know? Those calendars, I mean, I give up. There are so many calendars. They are a wreck. I don't know. I don't think it's possible to have a calendar anymore. It's just Satan's had his way for too long, and time is doing weird things, you know. Anyway, I'm walking along, and bam, that's like, boy, talk about shaking me up and getting me out of the mindset I was in. And I turned and I looked, and all I saw was this big red metal thing coming down the road. The truck was huge, and on the back was the engine number, 3 digits. I think it was 3, 6, and I can't quite remember the last number, but I know it started with a 3. I think the second number was 6. And it just stuck with me. Well, as I continued walking, maybe 10 or 15 minutes later, I walked past a small store where they sell lottery tickets. Now, I gotta tell you, I have never purchased a lottery ticket in my life. Not before then or since then. I just have zero interest in gambling. In fact, one time I was at the racetrack, horses, and I think it was my first time. I'm sitting in my seat. I had winning tickets, I mean, hundreds of dollars. This is a long time ago. Today you might say, like, you know, I was about to win $1,000, let's say. I'm sitting in my seat. I'm right on the aisle, and I was just leaning out because I could see the finish line. And the horses are coming down the stretch, and hundreds of people, they all start standing up and beating each other with the programs and screaming and yelling. I never experienced that before. I thought it was insane. I was like, God. Anyway, I just leaned forward very calmly, looking down the aisle as my horse was the winning horse. It's amazing, you know. What's my point? Oh yeah, I'm not interested in gambling. I mean, I was just about to win, like, let's say $1,000. My horse is winning. I really couldn't care less. Anyways, walking past this store after the fire truck, and as I'm walking, and here's my point, I was talking about having a knowing when the Nechetef is going to happen, the rapture. And as I walked, there was a knowing that was growing in my heart. I knew that those 3 numbers were going to win the pick 3 lottery that night. So I'm walking past this little store. I went inside. I bought a ticket for $2. And it shows you how I'm not interested in gambling, because, I mean, I knew it was a winning ticket. I can't explain. It's not like I knew anything. It's just this surety in my heart that I couldn't question the fact that Elohim was showing me something. So I bought a ticket for $2. Went home, 8 o'clock at night, on the local news channel. Back then I had regular TV. They would show the winning lottery numbers. And they come up to the pick 3. And it came up, 3, 6, whatever the third number was. Bing, bam, boom. And it paid $300. I could have dropped a $20 bill. I would have had $3,000. I spent $2. I had $300. It's just, it all had nothing to do with winning, nothing to do with extra cash. It just had to do with Elohim showing me this other way that he had of communicating something to me in a way that he never did before. And that knowing was from him. It was in the ruach. It wasn't in the mind. It wasn't in the flesh. It's just beyond understanding. It's beyond explanation. A surety that is immeasurable. And I think that's how it's going to be when the Nechkatef happens. I don't know, the next date is really, they're kind of saying, October 19th through the 21st, something like that, because of this leap year and because of the barley harvest and being Abib. They had to shift it over a month so that Yom Teruah, the Feast of Trumpets, which I believe is Yahweh's appointment for the Nechkatef. They're saying that that will officially be like the 19th, 20th, 21st. It's good to see them being unsure about the exact day, because that's what's going on. Time is just, doing weird stuff. Nobody can figure out anything because nobody is the no man. Only Yahweh is the no man. Everybody else are watchmen. That's the way it goes. You can't own it. Too bad. You can't. So, anyway, the sun's going down earlier and earlier. It's probably around 5:30. And we might have another hour of sunlight. It's going to be like sunlight. Sunset's going to be around 6:30. Please. I'm tired of all this stuff, man. I don't want to see no winter. I don't want to see the sun going down and like everything's dark. I want to go home. I want to really start having fun non-stop. Anyway, that's our walk in the Word for this week, my friends. Abba willing, next week from here we'll probably walk through Trader Joe's. Shalom, Chavarim.